Hey everybody, it's My Healthier Me. Today's video is going to be a little bit of help for everyone who's transitioning off of a regular diet onto a more vegetarian, healthy. If you're not even sure that being a vegetarian is healthy, I'm about to let you know it is. Things that you can do to be your healthier you. Number one, I would say lose the meat. At one point that was like impossible for me. So what I did was I eliminated one of the meats. I would recommend pork be the first meat you eliminate if you eat pork. If not, go with a red meat, beef, or anything else. I can't even think of red meats because I don't eat them. Lamb, venison and stuff like that. One of those are red meats, right? Look it up. I'm a vegetarian now. Okay, so eliminate pork if that's one of the meats that you're eating now. And if not, eliminate beef or eliminate one of the meats that you're eating. Don't buy it anymore. Replace it with whatever vegetable you love. So if you eat a lot of lettuce, you love salads, then eat more salads. So every time you would eat that meat that you've eliminated, eat some kind of green leafy vegetable. Okay? If you already do eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, throw in something new. Like if you're always eating cucumbers, try zucchinis. Or if you're always eating regular head lettuce, try romaine lettuce. Add in something extra. Put spinach. Instead of just lettuce in your salad, put spinach and lettuce in your salad. Now once you've eliminated one meat and you've added a new leafy green vegetable, and your next step, once you're comfortable with that, eliminate a cheese, or don't buy cheese anymore. Try to use something else. Eventually, slowly eliminate all your meats. Okay? Once you've got your meats gone, you need to add in green leafy vegetables. Okay? You need those to get your iron and your calcium and everything that you're missing. You can consider taking a supplement. I would recommend a plant-based protein supplement, not whey, which is milk, which is a cow product. It's also isolate. Whey isolate is, don't transition to that. Transition to a plant-based protein if you're going to do that. Once you've got all your meats eliminated, your next step is eliminate dairy. So get rid of the cheese, get rid of the milk, and eventually that's gone. Increase your vegetables each time you decrease something. Every time you take out something bad, put in something good. Eventually I'll put up a list of all the acidic foods and all the alkaline foods so you know what to, but at this point, that's not important yet. So if you're, way back where you really need help, get the meats out of there. Once you get the meats out, you're on your way. Once you get the dairy out, you're on your way to alkaline, because those are all acidic foods. So that's just my first suggestion. I'm going to stick with that. So I guess I kind of just told you to become a vegetarian and work your way to becoming vegan. So if that's really difficult for you, I'm sorry, but that's how you're going to get healthy. So work your way there, one step at a time. Don't worry too much about being perfect. I mean, I ate turkey a few months ago at Christmas, so I mean, hey, I had to get here somehow. I'm at the point now where I won't touch meat. I can't, it makes me sick to my stomach to think about it. But I mean, at one point I couldn't give it up. So take the step, one step at a time. Eliminate one kind of meat, eliminate one type of dairy, add in your leafy greens, add in those good vegetables, and get on your way. That's step one. You'll never get to the top of the stairs if you don't take a couple steps up. So there we go. Peace and love. Hey again, it's My Healthier Me. I thought of a few more things I wanted to add. So this will be part 2 of the video that I just posted. So, again, transitioning, becoming healthier. If you're eating meat and dairy and junk food and packaged food and you're looking for how to get healthier, what things can you do to change? Now, I mentioned eliminate meat and dairy. So that's kind of difficult when you go to make something for supper and it's like, well, I can't put meat in it. I can't put milk in it, or you're making something that contains those things, or you don't know what else to cook because you need to eat, you're used to what you make, right? So start by salads, okay? Just make salads. It's really not that hard to wash up a few things, cut them up. You don't have to cut them a certain way. They don't have to look a certain way. You just have to get them in the bowl and in your mouth, okay? As long as you're eating vegetables, you're doing it right, okay? You're doing it right if you're eating vegetables instead. Now, when you let's say you're still eating pasta, okay, and you love chicken Alfredo is like your favorite pasta. You can't live without chicken Alfredo, okay? This is an example. So what do? Well, first, get your pasta, brown rice pasta, okay? Perfect step right there. 1 or 2 times after you cook it, you'll figure out it cooks a little different, takes a little longer. You'll figure that out. So get the brown rice pasta to replace the durum wheat. Step number 1. Now, obviously you're going to need to remove the chicken, but it's not going to have much flavor if it's just, pasta. So what you want to do is you want to add in things like caramelized onions, garlic. What's caramelized onions? Look for a recipe or look online. I'll eventually have some. Now for the Alfredo sauce, which contains butter or cream, butter and milk or cream, and Parmesan cheese, which are all dairy. So you can't have that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use olive oil and tahini to replace the butter. Almond milk to replace the milk. And then you don't need any Parmesan cheese because the tahini, olive oil, and the butter, when you add a little bit of lemon juice, gets this little bit of a chunkiness that resembles Parmesan cheese, and it looks it's yummy, okay? So what I do is I put, based on how much pasta you're cooking, so let's guess you're making 5 cups of pasta. Cooked 5 cups, not raw 5 cups. So you have your 5 cups of cooked pasta, okay? Got that on the side. I love pasta cold. If you love pasta salad, I can't even remember, it's been mayonnaise. It's pasta with mayonnaise, right? Okay, so if you love that, you'll love this recipe, hot or cold. If you put it in the fridge and you let it get cold, it'll taste like pasta salad. If you eat it hot, it'll taste more like Alfredo. I prefer it cold. I find it tastes more like pasta salad with this recipe than it does taste like Alfredo, but it's still good warm. So 5 cups of cold pasta, and then you would put about maybe 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a saucepan, and then you would add about a 1/4 cup of tahini. So 3 or 4 tablespoons of olive oil and a 1/4 cup of tahini. And you would just stir that together until it's all mixed in. And then you would add your lemon juice, and you would let that get warm, okay, in the pot. And then you would add your almond milk and some garlic and a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of cane sugar just to get that flavor. Eventually you want to eliminate the salt and eliminate the sugar. But while you're transitioning, you're not going to eat it if it doesn't taste good. So get the sea salt, not table salt, and get the cane sugar or even another sugar substitute. There's lots of them that are good for you. Honey, but that doesn't really work in this recipe. So there's cane juice and things like that too, which is a non-processed or a less processed form of sugar, because white sugar is like the umpteenth of processed you can get, right? Okay, so there. You've got olive oil, tahini, lemon juice, almond milk, salt and sugar, and that's it. Just trying to remember the recipe there. And you put all of that in the saucepan. Now the milk, you would just put probably equal amount of the tahini or a little bit more. I'll post a recipe if I can get a measurement. I just kind of go by what I see. So sorry about that. I'm one of those visual cooks. I can see the consistency and I know whether or not it's ready, and I taste it a lot. I just taste it until it tastes good. Then caramelize your onions, add that in there, put it in the fridge, let it get cold, use macaroni. And then you've got macaroni salad. It tastes just like macaroni with mayonnaise on it, but it's totally vegan. Now it's cooked, which you're going to want to transition away from eventually. But again, this is a transitional video. So we'll get to that. We'll get to the point where you're transitioning to vegan. Vegan, vegan. Can somebody tell me if it's vegan or vegan? Okay, so there you go. So now you can have pasta Alfredo or macaroni salad, and it's vegan. Vegan. Anyways, you can add mushrooms. That would be good. Things like that. Just throw in fruits and vegetables. Make some steamed broccoli, steamed carrots, steamed peas, and have a great pile of vegetables on the side, or a nice big salad to go with the pasta. And things like that. Now, if you love to make cookies, and you're one of those people who just, you make cookies all the time, and you love the butter, right? There's butter in there, there's eggs in there, and there's a whole bunch of crap, right? So when you make cookies, I'm going to post my cookie recipe. I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to post it in the info notes. It's completely vegan. There's no butter, no eggs, and the cookies are delicious. They're like an oatmeal cookie, but they have a bit of banana flavor because I use banana instead of eggs. You can do that in any recipe that calls pancakes, cookies, muffins, any of those foods. If you love to eat baked goods, get rid of the eggs, get rid of the milk, get rid of the butter, and instead, in your pancakes, use almond milk and use tahini and olive oil for the butter, and use banana and applesauce for the egg, and just get rid of all that stuff. There's ways to transition. If you want some more information, send me a message, and I'll give you any recipe you want. Tell me what you love, and I'll tell you how to make it different. Tell me you love this food. What do I do differently? How do I get it to taste good? Things like that. Salad dressing. I'm sure I'll eventually have a whole bunch on here, but for now, just message me. Let me know what you want to know how to change, what you want to make healthier, and I'll post it. I can't think of anything right now, but just get away from the meat and dairy by creating the recipes you like. Even lasagna can be made vegan. You just use rice pasta, you change it. But I'm running out of time, so I gotta go. Peace and love. There'll be more to come.